0. Key places in 1 Kings. A. Solomon, David's son, brought Israel into its golden age. His wealth and wisdom were acclaimed worldwide. But he ignored God in his later years. 1 Kings 1:1-11:25. 1. Shechem. A. After Solomon's death, Israel assembled at Shechem to inaugurate his son Rehoboam. However, Rehoboam foolishly angered the people by threatening even heavier burdens, causing a revolt. 1 Kings 11:26-12:19. 2. Israel. A. Jeroboam, leader of the rebels, was made king of Israel, now called the Northern Kingdom. Jeroboam made Shechem his capital city. 1 Kings 12:20-25. 3. Judah. A. Only the tribes of Judah and part of Benjamin remained loyal to Rehoboam. These 2 tribes became the Southern Kingdom. Rehoboam returned to Judah from Shechem and prepared to force the rebels into submission, but a prophet's message halted these plans. 1 Kings 12:21-24. 4. Jerusalem. A. Jerusalem was the capital city of Judah. Its temple, built by Solomon, was the focal point of Jewish worship. This worried Jeroboam. How could he keep his people loyal if they were constantly going to Rehoboam's capital to worship? 1 Kings 12:26-27. 5. Dan. A. Jeroboam's solution was to set up his own worship centers. 2 golden calves were made and proclaimed to be Israel's gods. One was placed in Dan, and the people were told that they could go there instead of Jerusalem to worship. 1 Kings 12:28-29. 6. Bethel. A. The other golden calf was placed in Bethel. The people of the Northern Kingdom had 2 convenient locations for worship in their country, but their sin displeased God. In Jerusalem, meanwhile, Rehoboam was allowing idolatry to creep in. The 2 nations were constantly at war. 1 Kings 12:29-15:26. 7. Tirzah. A. Jeroboam had moved the capital city to Tirzah. 1 Kings 14:17. Next, Baasha became king of Israel after assassinating Nadab. 1 Kings 15:27-16:22. 8. Samaria. A. Israel continued to gain and lose kings through plots, assassinations, and warfare. When Omri became king, he bought a hill on which he built a new capital city, Samaria. Omri's son, Ahab, became the most wicked king of Israel. His wife Jezebel worshipped Baal. Ahab erected a temple to Baal in Samaria. 1 Kings 16:23-34. 9. Mount Carmel. A. Great evil often brings great people to oppose it. Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal and Asherah at Mount Carmel, where he would prove that they were false prophets. There Elijah humiliated these prophets and then executed them. 1 Kings 17:1-18:46. 10. Jezreel. A. Elijah returned to Jezreel. But Queen Jezebel, furious at the execution of her prophets, vowed to kill Elijah. He ran for his life, but God cared for and encouraged him. During his travels he anointed the future kings of Aram and Israel as well as Elisha, his own replacement. 1 Kings 19:1-21. 11. Ramoth Gilead. A. The king of Aram declared war on Israel and was defeated in 2 battles. But the Arameans occupied Ramoth Gilead. Ahab and Jehoshaphat joined forces to recover the city. In this battle, Ahab was killed. Jehoshaphat later died. 1 Kings 21-22:53.